And you'll date pieces of shit. You'll date pieces of shit and they'll give you the best day of your life. And then you'll be like, I need someone to actually treat me right. And then you find some sweet, beautiful men and you get in bed with them and oh my God, they can't get freaky because they're not evil. Because they're not evil, they can't damn near domestically violence you in bed, and it's like, ugh, when will I win?
And that right there is why body count matters. See, y'all don't want to hear it, but this right here is why it matters. She just said because she was sleeping with all these douchebags and all these different men, when she got the man that actually treated her right, she couldn't deal with him because he can't get damn near violent in bed. She's cooked. She's cooked. So now, because she's been dealing with the same type of dudes all of these years, those are the only men who would be able to satisfy her in the bedroom. So what's going to end up happening is she's going to get with the guy who just treats her right. She's going to marry him. She's going to have a couple kids, and then she's going to cheat with those same raggedy men that she's been dealing with for the longest. This is why body count matters. Because we know if you slept with a bunch of guys, these weren't good guys. You slept with a bunch of Chads and Tyrones. We're not stupid. Who wants to sign up for that? This is why relationships with women with high body counts have a very low chance of working because of this. So anybody out there who is confused as to why men care about that, here you go.
This has to be the most creative way to catch a gold digger. So I have a good friend of mine who's single recently and just started dating. This friend is super successful. He's got his own business, a bunch of investment properties, does really well, and he presents himself that way. So he started dating a little bit younger recently, and he feels like all these girls are using him. They like the nice restaurants, they like going on nice vacations, they like nice gifts, but there's no substance to him. There's no affection, no real emotion. So he decided he's gonna start weeding these girls out. So what he did, which is super creative, is he went and bought a bunch of fake scratch-offs, and what he does is on his first date with the girl, on the way to the restaurant, he'll stop at like a gas station or a 7-Eleven, and he'll buy a bunch of real scratch-offs. And what he does is when he gets back in the car, is he gives the girl a couple real ones and one fake one. He'll tell her whatever you scratch and win, we'll split. Of course, he's had a few where the girl scratches the fake one. He goes, oh my God, we just won $1 million. They get all excited. They're honest about it. And he's got to break their hearts. He had one where one girl acted like he gave it to her. They weren't supposed to split it and it was hers. He tries to play into it a little bit. He's like, no, we're splitting it. She got out of his car, acted like he was trying to hurt her, screaming bloody murder. Some random guy ended up driving her back to her car. He never heard from her again. He doesn't know if she tried to cash it. He doesn't know what it was like when she found out. He doesn't know. But the best story was he went on a date with this girl. He gave her the scratch-offs, and she gets through them all. And he's like, did you win anything? And she's like, no, I don't think so. He's like, well, let me double check. And she's like, no, I didn't win.
You lying ass.
He's like, well, let me just make sure. So she gets out, throws them all in the garbage, and tells them, I got good luck. I'll go buy us some winners. So while she goes into the store, he checks the garbage and notices the fake one's not in there. So now he knows she's being sketchy. So he's got a bunch of these fake scratch-offs. So while she's in there, he scratches another fake one and puts it in his door. So she comes out, and now she gets him a few real scratch-offs and tells him, if you scratch and win anything, I'll split it with you, trying to be cute. So they don't win nothing. They get to the restaurant. He opens her door. He lets her out. And as she's walking to the restaurant, he drops the other fake one that he scratched. So he goes, oh my God, I just found a scratch up on the floor. So she turns around and looks, and she sees it's the same exact one. So she goes to snatch it out of his hand, and she's like, that's mine. I bought that a few days ago. I never got a chance to look at it yet. He's like, well, did you win on it? She's like, I don't know. I didn't look at it yet. I'll check it later. So now he knows that she's just a grimy. So they get inside this restaurant. They order a bunch of food. He tells her he forgot his wallet in the truck, and he left her ass there, like you should. And that's how you catch a gold digger.
I am not mad at this dude at all. I actually like this idea of what he's doing. You can definitely test a woman out by throwing something like that at her. Now, this doesn't mean she's going to be a good woman for you in every other way, but at least you know she has a little bit of morals if she doesn't try to steal that ticket. Now, I will say running up the food bill and then dipping on her was pretty nice. That was pretty good. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, because she had that coming. Now, personally, I would have probably went over there and paid for my stuff just so my stuff was taken care of, and she would have been stuck with her own bill. But either way, she had it coming. But to me, I would say this is more of a moral test than a gold digger test, because morally, that is the right thing to do. If somebody gives you a scratch off and say, if you win, we can split it, and then you win and then try to hide the fact that you won so you can keep it all to yourself, I think that's more of a moral issue. It definitely has a little bit of gold digger mixed in there, but I think that tells you more about their morals than anything else, because that is something you can do with men as well to find out if you're really really got some good friends around you. Because if somebody was to do that to me, there's no way I would run off with the ticket and try to get all the money. I would just give them their half, I'll take my half, and I'll be happy that they even gave me the ticket in the first place. But this is why I say that is a moral thing. If you have a certain mindset, you wouldn't do anything like that. Now, I do agree that most gold diggers don't have morals, so maybe it all works out in the end. I really wish there was a way I can find out what happened with the one girl who took the ticket and ran off, and he said he's not sure if she tried to cash it. Catching that on camera would have been the best thing ever to me. To show her going to the store, thinking that she just won $1 million, and then finding out that it was a prank ticket, that right there would have been priceless. Just to watch her face, maybe she got her affairs in order and quit her job. You know how people do before they claim their ticket. Maybe she did all that, then went in there and found out it was all a fraud. That would have been funny to me. But overall, fellas, I don't know what y'all think about this, but if you're looking for a way to do some kind of a moral / gold digger check when you meet a girl, this might be it. I don't know.
Oh my God!
Your ass back. I told you not to reach over here. No, she keep reaching her head over here. What? Just calm down, Daddy. Stop calling me that. I told her you need to buy a window seat. No, buy a window seat. If you want the window seat, you want to look out the window, buy a window seat. And nigga, stop calling me daddy. Get her off the plane.
Now, I have a couple issues with this video. One thing about me is I don't like to make a big deal in public. I don't like screaming, yelling, drama. I don't like any of that. But if somebody was to do that after we've just had a conversation about it and they still reached over my seat and tried to do that, I would have had a big problem with that. I don't know if I would have mushed her like he did, but I would have had a huge problem with that. Because just like the man said, if you wanted a window seat, you should have bought a window seat. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That is between you, the airlines, and your wallet. That has nothing to do with me. Number two, I can't stand when these people do something to you, get you to react to it, and then all of a sudden they playing victim. He is assaulting me. This is a classic move. They do this all the time. They would do something crazy, get you to react to it. As soon as you react to it, now all of a sudden you're the bad person. I can't stand people like that. And I don't even know what happened in this video, but there's a good chance they probably put this dude off the plane because of that. And the fact is she did something ignorant that she shouldn't have been doing. Number three, who the hell is calling this dude daddy on the airplane? That pissed me off more than anything. Somebody is calling this dude daddy. That right there will have me tight. Stop calling me daddy, okay? I don't know who that is. Unless you my daughter or my son, stop calling me daddy. I don't know what is going on there, but that's wild. And just a reminder to all you people out there, if you encounter a woman like this, always record it because you don't know where this thing is gonna go when it's all said and done. But anyway, I hope your man is good because I don't believe he did anything wrong, but that's just my opinion. What y'all think about it?
Even when I do get married, I'm gonna still be a certified man hater. Like, I'm gonna always be for the women, okay? I'm with the men when they right, just a little bit, but I'm gonna always be for the girls. I could be laid up on my husband's chest with the phone in my hand, still talking my junk about men. And he probably gonna be looking at me like, girl, shut up, babe. Okay? Because you knew who I was before you put a ring on my finger.
You know, I'm watching this video and it kind of reminds me of those people who sit around talking about what they would do if they hit the lottery. Man, what would I do if I hit for $2 billion? And you know what I'll do? I'll go and buy me a car. That's exactly what this sounds like to me, because you ain't gonna have to worry about marrying nobody with that attitude. Now, of course, we do know there are simps out there with no dignity or any self-respect who would still marry her after saying that, but her chances do go down a little bit. Now, the way my mind is set up, I'm thinking, why would you get married to a man if you hate them? That's what I'm confused on. If you hate men, why are you even talking about marrying them? And there's a lot of women out there like that. They hate men, but they're either trying to get married to them or they are married to them. And the man has no idea why his life is absolutely miserable because he married a man-hating hag. I don't get it. But to be honest with you, I'm never gonna marry a chick like this, so I don't have to get it. So it's all good. Please like the video and leave a comment. I love listening to what you guys have to say. And don't forget to hit that hype button because it really helps me out with the algorithm and I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.